We live in harmony. Now flies the flag, our nation's glory. We live with pride inside our hearts as we all stand to build our nation. This our land, our Zimbabwe.
Though I may go to distant borders, my heart will yearn for this my home. For time and space may separate us, and yet she holds my heart alone. Flies the flag, my nation's glory. I'll live with pride inside my heart. I'll make a stand to build this nation, this my land, my Zimbabwe.
Now flies the flag, our nation's glory. We live with pride inside our hearts as we all stand to build our nation. This our land, our Zimbabwe. We've been through it all. We've had our days, we've had our falls. Now the time has come for us to stand as one.
Oh yes, all of you in all parts of the world. My name is Zoma. Come on,
the night is gone, and with the morning, come rays of hope and lead us on.
So we will strive to give our children a brighter day where they belong. Now flies the flag, our nation's glory.
How are you? How are you? Yes. Let's stop this song. Let's stop this song. Hey, Johnny, I'm so good. It has been a long time. Can you let me know that you are hearing me? Can you tell me what it is for now? Welcome, whereby we talk about the issues of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, my home, Izingange. Right. Let me know if you can hear me. Press a button or do anything and press a duty. If you can hear me, press I'm a button now. Welcome to the program. We are discussing about Zimbabwe political issues. Today we have got so many special things which I want to share with you. Welcome. My name is Marshal Commander Phillips. It has been a long time, especially the singer Kulubi near Zimbabwe. So today, I have got so many things I want to show you. There are so many things I want to show you today. So many things I want to show you. But just let me know if you can hear me. Can somebody write on the comments there that you can hear me? Just someone. If you want to be added on the link, yes. And thanks to your new dresser lapa Chile. Thank you so much, Jackal Dala. Thank you so much. Today we want to talk about Zimbabwe in general. My country, Izingange, a country without hate, a country with love. We want to talk about our leaders. What sort of a leader do you want to see? Let's put the jackets, let's put all the jackets aside and talk about Zimbabwe, the country I want. The Zimbabwe, I want the MP I want. Let's put the president aside and talk about the councillors, the MPs, and the mayors today. We are going to talk about the presidents probably in the next few days. But today, what sort of an MP do you want to see? What sort of an MP do you want to see? What sort of a councillor do you want to see? Councillor onjani ofuna ukumbona councillor awulola kuwona panzimbo yakho. What sort of a councillor? Do you look at a person? Do you look no, this guy is coming wearing a jacket of a certain party, then I'm not going to vote? Or you look for someone who has got who is doing wonders? So what I want you to do today, come in. Tell me, I've got a number here you can call in the studio. The number, let me put the number so that you can all come and talk to me. Let's put the number here. Let's put the number here so that everyone who wants to come in can contribute. Right. Let's see. Banners. Let's put the number here. Let's put the number here so that everybody can come in and talk to us. Let's create a new number. 00. It's a WhatsApp number so that those who want to join in can join us. 447455. It's a normal number anyway. 55232278. That's the number. Those who want to join in. Okay. That's the number if you want to come in and talk to us. Right. Let's see. The number is this one here. Show the number there. Right. 004474 55232278. What's going on there? What have I done there? What's that script? Right. That is the number there. That is the number if you want to join us. Please. Thank you so much. My name is Amateur Commander Philip Simanda. We are talking about our general election in Zimbabwe. I am going to share what is happening at the moment in Zimbabwe. I'm going to share a lot of things which have been happening in the last few months. I'm going to share the campaign has started. I'm going to share a lot of interesting things in Zimbabwe. But today we want to look what sort of a councillor do you want to see? What sort of a mayor do you see? You see, when we say you reap what you sow, isikhiwa xa besithi uvuna owakulimayo unokozwa unenge wakarima ndoza vanenge vachitaura. What am I talking about here? I'm talking about those who were voted in the last 5 years. They were voted in power, councillors, MPs. Then they took people for granted and thinking that, no, 5 years. And I know our councillors, they don't get a lot of money, but now, 5 years is they relaxed. They thought, I know what, they took people for granted. So now, are you going to return those people who failed to do? Are you going to put new people? What sort of people are you going to look at? Right, we are going to share this. We are going to share this one here. We've got something to share so that you can enjoy this. Let me share this for you guys to see. Right, let's share our Facebook. All right, I'll start with this. Watch this. I'll start with this. Okay, let's start with this. Okay, let's start with this. Okay. Let me give me 1 second. Okay. Let's start with this. Okay. Let's start this. Okay. 1 second, guys. I'm getting a bit older now, So bear with me a bit. I'm getting a bit older. So right, let's go to StreamYard and share this for you. Present, share screen. Okay, let's take this Facebook there and then select and then share. Okay, then let's go to StreamYard. Right, the campaign has started. This was yesterday, Nelson Chamisa. So what I'll do is I'll do this, show you. This was Nelson Chamisa's campaign yesterday, right? I'm going to show you everything, ZANU-PF, everyone. I'm not going to show you one political party. Interesting, Sandra Ndebele is well coming in Epelandaba, which is fantastic. Primary elections. Remember now, primary elections always ZANU-PF. These are primary elections for ZANU-PF. So basadinga. So city kudos to Susandra, and then Singela Lapana. Sorry. There is Wilson Juga Lapana, councillor, councillor Lapana, Dube, Wilson Dube, Uyangena Lapana, Skangela Abanye Lapana, let's see Abanye, any Jahil Gena Lapana, the Masungo Epen, Ijahil Tala, councillor, Utawezera, Mlengwa, Uyangena Lapana. This one is my boy. This one is my young boy. James Pande is my little boy. We grew up. He's my young brother. He sent me this himself. The my videos. James Pande Ungena as an MP. Then we have got ZANU-PF Lapana. Ilo Wellington Mawende. We are Gena Lapana. We want to comment the reason why I'm giving you. Then Umeya Harare or CCC. Then Ulinet Lapana Ulinet Matlaba. Now Lapana Harare East. Sesingena Lapana who Endrulanga Lapana in Caesar South. We Endro Lapen Vera Kolefla Pussy. Then Sibele muvakakhulisa ngayiphressima senior sibangilizwe ncube laphana ku odd 8 insizwe south laphana singena ku unation imhlophe ejahe lidala umfana wakithi laphana unation ijaha lakithi umfana ovele vokola laphana uyangena naye njengo MP laphana laphana umfana bevokola sesingena laphana uAmothu bazigada sibanda insizwe south laphana abafana kade bengijumela abafana bamlaba. Then ZANU-PF primary elections have been postponed due to overwhelming response by candidates who wish to represent the party, dated to be announced after Polybro meeting. ZANU-PF Commissioner Mike Mbima confirms. Right? Says Cecilia.
But Mr. Mkuni, this is wrong. Kanyela Mkuni, Solomon, this is wrong, honest enough. Honest enough, look at this, Mkuni. Look at this. Honest enough, this is not in the right. Look at this, Mkuni. Isuwech so Mkuni engineer. Look at this. Look at this. Honest enough. This is pathetic, this. This is wrong, Mkuni. This is wrong. Isuwech so madoda. Endaweni igobulawayo. Indlu yami benje Mkuni ngakhuluma. I know. This is wrong, madoda. I am taking this further. Honest. Abantu abangeke bahlale kusuwech nje. So abantu behlala ezindlini, abantu behlala ezindlini nje Mkuni. This is pathetic. And I'm going to ask ubulawayo ukuthi bona abantu babone ukuthi this is so bad. Honest. Kambe sure baba ehlala njani endaweni nje?
As the residents, Baba, I'm very happy with your concern.
Thank you so much.
I think we need to arm up together.
Yes.
And approach this city council.
Thank you so much. Do you mind me ukuthi ukhulume
No, I don't mind.
Uzwa njani nxa ibona into enje so?
No, this is very pathetic, like I'm saying.
Yeah.
We can't even move our vehicle from our premises.
Thank you.
Yes, the sewer has been like this for almost over the past 2 years.
Over the past 2 years.
Past 2 years.
Ingeketha balei.
Ingeta 9.
Ingeketha 9.
This is very bad.
This is very bad.
Yes, I was actually.
Right. I will do another one there. This was an interview I did. Watch this. Watch this.
House.
See my house.
Yes, I was seeing.
And the ama diseases anjani nxa kusibanje?
You can name it, cholera, whatever, dysentery. We cannot even take the water from the taps.
We cannot take the water. Mama kunjani lapha lihlala lapha libona njani la?
Hayi kunzima sibili.
Kunjani mama alikukho ku record kodwa lithi into enje njengezakhamisi. Abantu bahawula bakithi. Ngilendlu lapha eflat la.
Alright.
So abantu bayacomplain ngiqonda ukubuya uzo recorder for this.
No, that's fine, it's okay. I have approached the roads, the sewer departments. They ever promise, like you can see the wreckage. What type of things are those? Is that pipe work that they really want to put here? This is disused material.
This is disused material.
Yes, I don't know where they took it from. It's very bad. It's very pathetic.
It's very pathetic.
Council has failed.
Thank you so much,
It has
Baba.
really failed.
It has really failed.
Yes.
Nkuni, this is bad.
All right. I'm going to show you some more video. These are the interviews I did preparing for
Kuyadlula
this
phana
election.
mina
I prepared
emaflatini
for this
and
election.
umama ohlala endlini yami uyakhala everyday ukuthi akuhambeki eqatsha. Yes,
It's so bad. It's a pathetic situation.
ngingayivumi into enje yiko kuphuma khona ama-diseases.
We have
Sorry, Mama, ngena,
approached
Mama.
the council.
Yes,
We have approached all the departments. He has phoned. I have been there. I stay there, this corner house.
manini ngimfonele
And
umkhulu.
we usually have floods.
Floods.
Floods, yes. When we have heavy rains, it will be mixed with this and get inside the houses.
Manini ngimfonele
It's
umkhulu.
so bad.
Thank you so much, Bob. Yes.
We are talking to
Philip Spanda.
Philip.
Yes.
All right.
Philip Spanda.
All right.
Ngifuna ukubiza the high delegation. Babuye bazobona lokho.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you so much. Okay.
I just want to before I add another, I just want to welcome guys. Let me tell you something. Don't take these interviews for granted. I prepared for this. It doesn't mean that I was quiet. I wasn't quiet. I was preparing. I traveled to Zimbabwe preparing for this. That's why I came in. Let me welcome Paulos Makusha. How are you, my brother? Can see you. You see, how can I share this? Just share as a share. Just share the pattern. Take out the Camelo, my young brother. I know you'll be joining me soon. Share with your friends. Call your friends to come in here. Let's talk about Zimbabwe. What sort of an election do you want to see? I'll keep on. I'll give you more.
Yeah.
But
Hi, it's over 2 years. It's over 2 years. Yes.
Over 3 years. Lihlala njani apha baba? uSolomon alikhulumile emguni.
The councillor, we have engaged the councillor. We have tried every means and whatever. This is very bad.
It's very bad.
It's very bad. They keep on telling you stories.
I will report this to the government.
It's very
Yeah, I will report this to the government myself. I will report this to the government. Yeah, someone is failing his job. Yes. And into okumele liyenze njengenza khamizi. Hamba nini ofisini kaMguni. Yes. Libulelisa abantwana ekholera.
Just check it. These are debris. It's not repair material. What do they want to use this for? What is this? Bafuna ukwenzani la ngalokho?
So,
they have just come to dump this material, this pipe.
lihlala njani bomama la?
Kids can't even play outside.
Abantwana bahlule ukudlala phansi. Lihlala njani?
Can't even go to school. Can you imagine how difficult it is?
Let's not allow this to happen in our community.
No, it's very bad. It's very bad.
Labantwana. Umguni sokwabuya lapho meya.
I just want to show you. Continue watching, guys. Continue watching. Right. Another thing, I don't know how far true this one is. I am told that Winky D is coming in as a councillor. I don't know how far true it is. I have to disclaim this one. I'm told that he's coming in as councillor for what 16, which is interesting news. If it is, but I have to find out. Then
Abantu bemashonale.
forget about this one.
The people in Mashonale are in great fear. When you talk to them, they will look around to see who is there. Because they know there is a chairman, there is a commissar, there is a youth, and there is the youth brigade. All these groups who want to see who they are talking to and why. What is this? To see who they are talking to and why in an independent Zimbabwe with a constitution that enshrines the right to talk to anybody, to move with anybody, as long as you are within the law. What is this all about? And you people, you have suffered. You have seen death. You have seen all sorts of things. But you have not seen yet what is happening in that part of Zimbabwe, where people are subjected to what they call village committees. You cannot go to an area without going to report it to a village committee chairman, brought in by a youth chairman. After you get there, you get your little pass, which you are supposed to get before you leave Bulawayo or you leave Harare. You present it to the commissar, who takes it to the secretary to scrutinize and goes to the chairman for a stamp. How? What country is this one? What country is this one? When we fought against these things, now it is these things that we, when we rule, subject our people to. This is a tragedy of tragedies. This must end, and end by this election. See that you return men of quality, men of understanding, men of respect, men of dignity, who will keep the dignity of your people and of your country. We have seen things. We have seen things. And the people who have assisted us fighting are amazed. They cannot understand what's gone wrong in Zimbabwe. Why have they gone mad? Killing each other. Killing each other. There are those that are killed and there are those that kill. We're not killing each other. There are killers. And some of us are recipients of killing. And people are told lies, political lies, that they are dissidents belonging to ZAPU. I challenge these men who say that. I said, let us form a parliamentary committee that will go around the country to discover who these dissidents were, who succors them, who gives them Father Zimbabwe badges. They refused because they know what that committee will discover. That these young men are being sent by a party, a ruling party, trying to force people to join ZANU-PF. This has rebounded. They know it. This is why they cannot have a meeting of this size without these army elements who are not army. Carry them around in Pumas to go to meetings. Now they are trying to call meetings without using Pumas and nothing happens. Abantu bahlalele. There's one. Now let us look at resettlement. Resettlement. The law for agricultural development, that is grand. Selizibonile ezabamwe ukuthi abelungu lapha inkomo bazigcina njani.
I had to give you that. Right. That is another one on Genayo Lapana on Genayazano PF. Patrick Makanjera, a young man. You know, when you look at a young man there, I don't know, those are probably forget. Sometimes people, they can edit such things. But you look at the young man. Why am I bringing these people? Forget about what is written on top because some people can edit that. We don't want to bring hate in our discussion. We don't want to do propaganda in our broadcasting. We have to be neutral. But what I'm talking, why I'm bringing in these youngsters, we want to look why the reason I'm giving this.
Inini pandishaenda kunovhota ndinenge ndakabatwa nemweya.
Upisponde vai votare estará no Espírito Santo.
Ndichisa ex wangu pana vamunangagwa.
Ela por xixi dele.
Tungamirirwa nemweya mutsvene ndowanda akutungamidza
o Espírito Santo é que está enviando a vossa frente.
Saka pamaelection ari kuuya aya.
Nas próximas eleições,
ZANU-PF ndo ichawina zvine
o
mutsindo.
partido do ZANU-PF será vencedor.
Saka mukuwina kuchaita ZANU-PF.
Assim que esse partido não poder irá vencer.
Vana veJohn the 5th of Africa.
Criança dessa igreja.
Tipo 800,000 muno muZimbabwe.
Somos 8.000 aqui nesse país.
Tese tichavhotera vamunangagwa.
Todos vamos votar para Mnangagwa. 8.000.
Vachavhotera vamunangagwa.
Os caras votar para Mnangagwa.
Vachawedzerwa makore 15 years.
Aumentaram
Church yeJohn the 5th of
com
Africa.
essa congregação.
Ndowed remunamata.
É a palavra da oração.
Saka ndinoda kuti
Quer com que
kune vachavhota vasimuke
os que há de votar e ficar de pé
vabva vawedzerwa makore avo nhasi.
para receber seus anos hoje.
Vana vanenge vachibva kupi? Vanobva kupi vana? Hakuna muzimba akadai izvo. Vana vanobva kupi?
Simudzisai maoko enyu mudenga.
Levanta a tua mão em cima.
Vari kuenda kunovhotera president wedu vamunangagwa.
Todos que vão votar.
You see, I don't know. These are the things which we see on social media. I don't know. Pardon my someone is talking a Silvan could be, I don't know, maybe, you know, but we see those things on social media. Then we have got Amiot. Amiot, you remember Amiot, Gama Kosmanda. We come from Efla Posito. Amiot, why is Zagala Kakulu, Kita, Jonah, Kuchonchi Batura? Amiot, why Kita Kakulu, a brother of mine, often them Kwabin, like we are getting given the Zana PF. The president has donated vehicles to 3 councillors with disabilities. Councillor Colette Mawere Fungu, which is Kwerulapana, to Councillor Patrick Mukanana, 16 Mutasa Central, and the Councillor Watsunga Matanga Sanyati, Lapana, who president, donated Lapana, donated Ama councillors. Lapana, now we are going to Lapana, who president, Lapana, ever donated is Mota. Lapana president is donating his Mota Lapana. What fantastic. And then Nelson Chamisa, the leader of the CCC, I'm in Manicaland on a nationwide citizens interface and show new great Zimbabwe lotting, happy and great again is possible. All right. And that's it. They say Bonilla Lapana. I think that's it. I think that's it now. We have done that. 2011. Okay, let's go back now to our day. Right. I vote for the best life. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, anyone who wants to come in and talk to me today, if you want, you know what? How because a long time. You know, let me read your comments, Lapana. It's a good Lapana. Or let me put it on the screen. But if I put it on the screen, but for those who want to give us a call and talk to me, for those who want to be added, let me know. I'll add you to the platform. Let's not insult. Let's not when I vote for the best life for our generation, for future of our kids and grandkids. I vote for New Life CCC, meaning Nelson Chamisa is my president. And then guys, come in and talk to me. Don't ignore this topic. This is a very fantastic topic. I don't want to lie. It's good for you. It's good for your future. Whether you vote whoever you want to vote for, I am not telling you who to vote for. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. Let me look at this. You look at your constituents. My house is at Nketa 9. One of my houses is at Nketa 9. So MP one, my MP is in Q1. I move around asking about Nketa 9. Mbabos ukuthi kona unkiwane ulibambele kanjani, how did inkiwane work, then abantu bayakhuluma. Like what I do now, what I do is I tag the MP and then let people talk and decide who to ama reviews like anjani. So I want you to tell me who is your MP, and then let people decide and talk about your MP. Who was your MP? Who is your MP? Who is your MP? We are not naming and shaming. We are just talking. What sort of an MP do you want to see? What sort of a councillor do you want to see? What sort of a mayor do you want to see? We have got a scenario where we saw what city was it? Lapana Zwitendlovu. Orafa kona abantu lapana abafayo goblawe. Yendaba lena airpesta amaswethu kwafa abantu abangu9. What place was that? What place was that? Can someone remind me? What was the name of that place? Do you want to see such things happening again? Like there's a scenario where we saw Kambarami and Dube insulting each other in public. Do you still want to see such things? Those are the things we want to end. We are saying that must end, definitely. Then, when it it comes to our MPs, MP wako, how did your MP do? How did your councillor do? How did your mayor do? Talk to me. If you want to be added, let me know. Go to my Facebook page. You will see a link where you can come in and click the link and come in. Share this page with your friends. Let's talk about it. What sort of a councillor, what sort of a mayor do you want to see? What sort of a person do you want to vote for? Do you vote because this guy is wearing a regalia? Do you vote just because, I'm fed up with a political party? Do you vote because this guy is speaking my language? Do you vote because this guy is loaded? Do you vote because this guy is rich? What sort of a person do you vote for? Talk to me, guys. If you are not coming to me, I will end this program. If you are not sharing this video, I'm going to end this program. I don't want to lie to you. I want to hear your views. I want to hear your views. I want to hear you talking. I want to hear you coming with ideas. What sort of a candidate are you going to vote for 2023? Let me tell you something. Thousands of Zimbabweans will be deported from South Africa starting from June. Thousands of Zimbabweans will be deported from South Africa. Right. Are you registered to go and vote? I missed one where Australia's came in with a video. Let me just look for it. Let me look for that video as well. Let me look for that video as well. When Australia's came in and spoke about, where is that? Let me see. Let's see if we can get it. 1 second. Where Australia spoke about, it should be, just give me 1 second, when he was telling the youngsters to go and vote. Just give me 1 second. We look for that video where Australia, he sent me this morning his video, Australia. So to put us, can you do me a favor? Can you share? Then there's another one here. Okay, let's go forget this one. Let's forget this one. Let's edit this video right there. I have got the video here. I've got the video here. My young brother sent me this this video this morning. Share. Okay, Facebook. Okay, let's share this one there. Okay, and no, this one. Okay, this one here.
Ibizongo Comrade Stalos. Ngichiya leyo message ngicela ngilincela abantu bakithi ikakhulu ontanga ngabe uleminyaka engu-18 noma 35 ngiyalinxusa abantu bakithi ukubana siye-register ukuvota. Ilizwe selilibi, abantu sithwele nzima, silondubo ehlangana la, akula msebenzi, akula manzi, akula magetsi, konke kuyaswelakala, esibhedlela akula mithi. Sicela abantu bakithi ukubana ukuze silungise lezo ndubo esihlangana lazo njengabantu, kufanele siye-register ukuvota. Bamba isithupha sakho uye ku-registration center eseduze la kuwe ephuma ku-screen njengamanje ngikhuluma. Hamba uyebhalisa ukuvota. Ukubhalisa ukuvota kufunakala isithupha kuphela. Ubusulungela ilanga lokubana kuvotwe eZimbabwe elibuyayo manje manje. Ungabhalisa ukuvota, ulungele ukubana uyevota, uvotele inguquko. Ngenxa yokubana ukuze siphile impilo engcono, kufanele siyevota ngoba yiyo yodwa indlela esilayo njengabantu, njengesizwe, ukubana sitshintsheke indlela esiphila ngayo. Bhalisani ukuvota, dinga okuseduze kwayo ama-ofisi ezek, ubhalise ukuvota, umelele ilanga lokuvota. Nxa ilanga selifikile, hambe uye-register ukuvota. Unga-register ukuvota, umelele-ke ukubana ama-results ephume, okuthiwa yikudifenda-ke ivoti yethu. Nxa singayenza njalo elizweni lakithi kuzaba lenguquko. Inguquko ingabuya, thina sizaphila ngcono. So ngiyalinxusa lonke abantu bakithi mthwakazi omuhle. Bhalisa ukuvota, yiyo imessage esilayo kini namuhla. Ngiyabonga.
Right. That was my young boy this morning when he sent me that. Australia's, keep the Australia's. It's to the proof of registration. Thank you. Right, guys. I am not telling people who to vote for. I don't believe in dictatorship. I believe in democracy. Yes, I make jokes here and there. I talk to people. I enjoy winding up people. But when it comes to people's lives, people have got their right. I am trained to be very neutral to what I do. I am trained. I was trained to be very fair in my analysis when it comes to journalism. So, I ask Zimbabweans, what sort of a person are you going to vote for this general election? ufuna ukuvotela umuntu onjani. Look at your 5 years. Let's just say you come from a hillside, Hillcrest, kumatopos ngale, uqansa usiya phezulu. I-development eyenzakeleyo yiphi? Sorry for the doors, ngabantu ababuya e-studio. What sort of a development did you see in Lopengula? What sort of a development did you see in Muteke? What sort of a development did you see in the last 5 years at your area? Who was your councillor? Who was your MP? Who was the councillor for Makokoba? What did he do? What good did he bring? What new things did he introduce? Talk to me, guys. Further talking to me, I am talking on my own. That's what I believe on. So, somebody just sent me a message here. Ngoma Fidza, you are doing a wonderful job. Never mind about doing a wonderful job. You are saying, I will vote for someone who I know working hard for my area. But you didn't put your name. The number is Zimbabwe number. Those who want to phone in, the number is on the screen. 0044 7455 232278. Talk to me, Zimbabweans. Paulos, I see you there. Guys, you can send me stars. Please, stars so that we can improve our studio. Stars, if you can. This candidate stars, I want to improve this studio for you until the general election. I want to improve this studio. I want to have one of the best studios for you guys. I am going to interview every politician in this studio. So, stars, if you can, Fagama stars in that document. So, Meshoga Zulu, I see you there. Meshoga Zulu, I see you. I can see you. Mushamukuru, I can see you. Pilot Matango put us. We come a long way. This guy is done. I see you. Some of you, I can only see you on my personal Facebook page. Thank you so much. I can see you. So, guys, do me a favor. Accept my apology for the noise. My mic is too ibambagachana. So, guys, let's talk about Zimbabwe. I grew up in a Zimbabwe whereby, let me just give you an example. I grew up in Bulawayo myself. I was brought up in Bulawayo. Bulawayo was cream when I was growing up. Bulawayo was cream. I don't want to lie to you. Are we going to see the same cream I grew up seeing myself if we vote the right people? I don't want people to come in and say, Philip is saying Bulawayo is a desert. I am not saying that. But I am saying, go out and pick a better candidate. Don't be fooled. We have got clowns as MPs. We have had clowns as MPs, the whole of Zimbabwe. Some of the MPs we are having are clowns. They only benefit for their children. What I saw, the video I played for you there about the sewages in Bulawayo is unbelievable. We are not going to tolerate that. We are not going to tolerate that. And this thing of candidates, tomorrow CCC is in Bulawayo. Tomorrow CCC, they are in Bulawayo announcing the names of the candidates tomorrow. Stars. CCC, Iabigo Bulawayo. ZANU-PF have cancelled their Amalokuzen Ab, Congress, yeah, because they are saying there are so many people, so they've cancelled the ZANU-PF that. So, but let's go back to the topic. Guys, I have a house in Masingo. In fact, I've got a business in Masingo. Masingo, you go for 5 days without water. 5 days without water and without electricity. Last year, I was in Masingo. I want to tell you this. I was in Masvingo. There was no electricity. By the time I had no solar by that time. I had no solar by that time. I bought meat, stocked it in a fridge. My neighbors came to me and say, Mkoma Philip, can you do us a favor? Talk about this in your fridge. Still house for your fridge. Stopped. My kids, it went off. I don't know whether there was sabotage for 4 days. Yanuga inyama. I took that meat, rotten meat. I went straight to Zesa. I knocked at the door. The manager was not there. I left the meat on the manager's desk. I left it on top of the desk. Within 2 hours, I received a phone call from the Masvingo CID. No, Masvingo Police. Mr. Sibanda, did you go and drop meat at the Zesa Swatata? Then I said, yes. Do us a favor, my brother. I'm going on in Masvingo. Do us a favor. Can you just arrange to go and take that meat away, please? Because it's not right. Within a day, Zesa was back. Zesa was back. People of Zimbabwe are being taken for granted by people who are not doing the job. And then we go around saying, oh, this and this is not doing his job. There are so many people who are letting us down. They are not doing their jobs. Amagetsi ayachaywa isihlahla izulu lisina aciche. They don't go and repair. They don't go out to go and repair that electricity. They just ignore. I am talking from experience. When it's raining in Zimbabwe, it's like a ziawa, mitino dona. Then, those who are supposed to go out, they're supposed to have 24/7 on standby for anything, but they are not doing that because people of Zimbabwe, they don't know their rights. I showed you a video of a sewage in Mketa 9, which I went to take. I was asked by the people of Mketa in the last 6 months. I went to Zimbabwe. I bought a ticket to go to Zimbabwe. I recorded that place. I spoke to the mayor. First, the mayor of Bulawayo tried by all means to do this and this and this and this. Then I told him, no, that this is not right. I posted the video on social media. Within a day, the thing was sorted. You get me? People of Zimbabwe are being taken for granted by people who are not doing the job, and then they put the blame on our leaders. I am not trying to say our leaders are not doing well. I am not trying to say they are doing well. I am saying there are some people who just go into power because they want to make money. A councillor in Zimbabwe gets something like $12. $12 US, that's what he earns. But he gets bonuses of stands. A councillor in 5 years' time, you'll be owning about 7, 8 stands on his own. We need to stop that thing. We need to stop that as Zimbabweans. We need to open our eyes. Let's smell coffee about the country we love. This thing of endorsing MPs coming from other places must end. Say no. I come from Flabusi in Caesar. Myself. I want to be honest with you as your brother, as your young boy. Thank you so much. Guys, do me a favor. Share this and talk to me. I won't bring a leader if you don't support me. Remember, I'm one of the guys who has got the contact of most leaders in Zimbabwe. I'm not saying I have got the contact of almost. So, If you don't show me that you're supporting this initiative of bringing you some live topics towards the election, I am not bothered at all. I'm actually good at music, but this is a bonus to you because I trained for it. So this thing of bringing people from Kadoma to come and represent in Filaposi must end. People, choose your own person, choose your own candidate. Don't allow anyone who says, I prefer Philipsman. Don't allow that. Gone are the days. Tell them that I said it. It's gone are the days. Make your own candidate. Choose the right candidate. One interesting scenario I saw today for the first time, I impressed. I saw ZANU-PF is now going with the youth. We are sick and tired of these madalas. We just want to come in. I'm not saying any political party, but we are sick and tired of people who have been in mayors for 10 years, 15 years. You return the seat, you return the seat, you return the seat, but it's not producing anything. Gone are the days. Go and vote for a better candidate. Go and vote for a candidate. Don't look at the regalia. Don't look at my jacket. Let me read some comments. My brother Moses Dimba, uti nicely said, put. Then uti Vilapana, Ongamasu, uti, abantu, bayo yiga, uteta brafil, inyabuz. Then Lapana uputi, hey, Maxima Manika, I've missed you so much. Uti mina Kamisa, here's my vote. Then Lapana Uzite Lapana Utegona Stupa, the proof of registration. Guys, you are so Zimbabweans, you make me wonder what sort of people are we? I am sorry, I'm not insulting you. You make me wonder. You make me wonder. You don't even come and share. You don't want to come and talk. You only want to be fed. But this is a vote for your children. This is your vote for your generation. This is the vote for your own kids. Never mind yourselves. Most of you in 15 years' time, I know that for a fact. And some of you have never earned, you have never, just remember it pays you. So I'm asking you, what are you ready for this general election? Are you going to vote? I am going to vote. I was in Zimbabwe, registered to vote. I vote. Are you going to vote? Don't tell me the political party are you going to vote for. It's up to you. You can say you have got freedom of expression these days. You can say whatever you want to vote for. But what I'm saying, what sort of a candidate are you going to vote for? Your last MP, what did he do for you? Did you have problems? Are you going to return a failure? Are we people who doesn't know a failure? That is the question I'm giving to you. That is $1 million question. That is $1 million question. Are you going to return those people? Are you sure? Those living in the diaspora, you have got more say than those people in the rural. What advice are you going to give to your parents? You are the bosses. You are the ones who send money almost in a daily basis. Let's vote for young people like Chamisa, because these old people are not going to do anything. They are relying on, and I don't know about that. They are good people who are so happy with the older ones. There are some people who go crazy about the likes of Philip Chiangwa. They say he's doing well for their constituency. They are the people who are crazy about Chino Timber. They say he's doing well. So I don't know about that. I was talking to the people of Boera. They were telling me that the Chino Timber is one of their best. They tell me, people. They say Chino Timber is one of their best when they tell me. I've gotten the likes of my MP from Berengwa, for where I come from. I mean, I come from Flapusi, but he's an MP from Berengwa. He has been there since 90, Joram Gumbo. I am not saying Joram Gumbo is not doing well, but I am not happy with the road from Berengwa, from Tenof. I mean, now they've done the road from Berengwa Tenof to Mataka. But from Mataka to West Nilkisen, the road is a desert. I have recorded that road. I have recorded that road so many times. The road is a desert. So I say to Jay Gumbo, honest enough, Madal, can't you do us something better? We are crying. I have always cried about that road. He has been there as an MP for years and years. Years and years. Harare people, you cannot drink water from the tap. You can't drink water from the tap in Harare. You die. You die. Right? You go to Binga. There are schools which I've posted so many times in this day and age, whereby I say these schools should be happening, should be there. I'm not attacking anybody. I will never like to attack anyone. I don't believe in attacking anybody. But I believe that Zimbabwe is the high time. You make your mind. You talk. Think. Don't vote just because you don't like Philip Sibanda. Don't vote because you don't like Philip Sibanda. Don't. Vote because you know that Philip Sibanda is a failure. Philip Sibanda was given 5 years. What did he do in those 5 years? Don't vote for Philip Sibanda, who comes in towards the campaign, attending funerals, buying people groceries. Vote for Philip Sibanda. You know that, he has been with us in the last 5 years. Regardless of the funds, he tries. Don't look at Philip Sibanda's car. He might be driving a nice car because he's doing dirty deals. Corrupt. Don't look at Philip Sibanda, what he drives. Anyone deserves a chance. Everybody deserves a chance. You people from the community, select your own people. Who do you think can represent you? People from the community, select your own person. Select your own. Just sit down. You say, my club, just say, you know what? I think Upepe can be a very good candidate for us. I am telling you this. We are sitting half. We might be lucky, we might be not lucky if we do our things right. What do I mean? I am not talking about the candidate of the president. We are not talking about that today. We are talking about the councillors, the MPs, and the mayors. We want to see those MPs talking in parliament. There are so many MPs. I have never seen them opening their mouths in parliament. I have seen the parliament of Zimbabwe. We know that Thierry Henry is an MP for us. Mr. B is an MP for us. But I have never seen a video of him talking. Those are the people we don't want to vote for. Those are the people who are spoiling the other tomatoes. We want to see MPs who are vocal. Never mind about friendship. Put this thing of voting friends aside. I am telling you this. Talk to me, guys. Zimbabweans, this is your time to talk to me. Think about this general election. Take this general election as an election of the future of your children. Say yes. I live in the UK. I am not going to vote, but today I am sending $30 to ask my family to go and register to vote. Say tomorrow with my friends from Guaranyemba, Rwanda, we are going to mobilize a bus to take people to go and register to vote. It's unfortunate that registration to vote is against the solar. In Zimbabwe, we have got a massive load shedding. We have got a massive ZESA problem in Zimbabwe. That is a serious problem we have before we go further. Zimbabwe, you can go for 4 days without electricity. Or the electricity goes at 5 o'clock and come back at 11 at night. That is a serious factor. I wish you can have people who can donate generators to use for this time and register to vote. Because I am telling you, without electricity, there is not going to be any registration. I am so surprised to see that Zimbabweans, when I come in with a topic like this, they don't get interested. I am very surprised. I don't know whether I'm wasting my people's times. I don't know. Right, I'll read some comments here. I've got some comments here. For people who want to contribute, not for people who just want to sit. I'm not going to mention names. Zimfukuza zonke ikakhulu ku council sengani abantu bengabanika ijambo ngokhetho oluzayo. Then someone says, Premman, my councillor from MDC emakhandeni ubonakala ezimfeni kuphela, no development, nothing, even kuma WhatsApp groups ama residents is gone away. And then another message comes in from Swapong Donjob. Unfortunately, opposition politics have been using services delivery in towns as a weapon to fight ZANU-PF. In Bulawayo, there is no water, sewage, spillages, no power, dirty etc. Yes, this will work to garner votes. But should ZANU win again this year, it will be another 5 years of rot. Independent candidates in council wards will serve much better because they won't take instructions from no political principle. Then, according to Nkoms, Lupane West constituency MP Martin Kumalo, ngitsho lo nyawo ngeke ngimphakamisele. Wehluleka since 2008 up to now ugcwala ngolaka kodwa kuzenzo ligaba elibhungazayo. ZANU-PF has no any other way to improve Mthwakazi other than ukusichikiza. Then my brother who always contribute Umonga uthi kona Not only ZANU PF, Giti, Mahalima is the first ZANU MP since independence. But who feel a city? Fee. Kwabusa izaphu later MDC now ZANU, MDC aga CCC and ZANU same fanana law. Then then we have problem from the head. Then usfanda laphan. Ati, they are all equal, the same very poor from Kezi, Mapisa to Nkulumane, Agula, Abawenzai, zero, Dololo. Let me read all the comments. Umama Isabella Pana ut aye mayelafa elihle. Kuyefana since 1980 akukho imthinjo nje. Build zakhiwo zakhiwe ngesikhathi sika Smith, Ian Smith sesiwa shame. In all those 43 years into Asia welungu ulumende yibulawa ye passport office Bay Bridge post Z Posela elakho. Give me your point of view. If you want to call me, the number is 0044 7455 232278. Kulenye group ekade ngiyo lapha kuyathethiswana. It's war after war, war after war. War after war, war after war. I might play you some other audios, but I am sorry, you need to be careful of the way they are fighting each other. 1 second. 1 second. I want to play some of the audios. This is when.
Those last few years I matter. Asikuyeni sikuyise intoli akwehluli tokwehlula amadoda kuyabika enkosini asike sikuyeni sibuke ngobuningi bethu njalo sikhuthaze abasekhaya khonapha beregister sikwenze ngobuningi bethu singakwenza ngobuningi definitely hayi izahlekelela. I tell you it's not a prophecy but it's a reality. Izahlekelela. This country has got everything. Minerals agcwele la, ukudla kugcwele la, inotho igcwele la, and the peace ikhona nxa kulabantu abaqondileyo. Uyazi amaZimbabweans alembeko. Uyazi why ama-South Africans ama-South African employers amaningi besithanda khona ngapho. Bayakwazi ukuthi uZimbabwe nxa uthi uyasebenza kungathiwa uqala umsebenzi ngo-8 o'clock utshayisa ngo-4. Definitely by 10 to 8 we will be there and we will swim ngo 10 past 4. Unlike them there, Zimbabwe, they know the rules, but only one rule in the social life. Ukuthi we unite, keep into sihluphayo, sifake into engcono. And that's where we have failed. We beg kakuhle as if ngabo abantu bonke sibona ngaleyo ndlela. I tell you, 5 years time, you'll be sitting pretty well here.
Right. Those are the audios. I get in a lot of audios from people. Some of the audios are very, 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 very violent. 1 second. Let me try this one.
Lokuthi uzohlala futhi ungayekhaya kuyingozi konke ngoba nawo ngapha bayabeloko bekhaya ukuthi hayi abantu baseZimbabwe sibafuna amachangana siwafuna amagweregwere siwafuna amagweregwere uyasiyovota nje sikhiphele umnangagwa sonke ngibona ngathi kungcono uyasiyovota nje umuntu alungisa imali alungiselela ukuthi arejiste manje ngiyavota manje isikhathi sesekhona seduze lapho ekhaya. I want to see a woman to say keep over there. Don't get very simple and
you see, I'll avoid Ugutikona when people are saying I'll avoid to say ukuthi kona abantu bathi whoever uyaphuma, but people I am encouraging abantu ukuthi amande vote. Let me pin that screen laphana uthi ngibuze Brafil kanti okanti labo melini kwakungama company ka government kumbe awamakhiwa. If kwakungaka Ian Smith, then I understand. Kodwa if kwakungawama individuals, then it's useless ukuvotela whether Ndebele or Shona, as long as kungumlungu omnyama ozongena laye kuzomehlula elinde ama-firm avulwe ngu-president aphana zozika amamumu wangu. Right, guys, anyone wants to talk to me, what advice will you give a general Zimbabwean, somebody you know, who has never voted in his life, somebody who has never voted? Advice ongayinika a Zimbabwean, honest enough. I have seen life, I have traveled, I have lived in a country where there is democracy. I know what democracy is. I have lived in a country where I can preach and talk about democracy without fear or favor. I know that Zimbabwe at the moment is a divided country, but let's not dwell into that. Let's look at the picture of the general election of 2023. Come and tell me, what sort of a candidate are you going to aim? Do you want to see in your area? Do you want to be a person now uvela in South Africa? You find your relatives when you are eating, they'll be watching you as if you know, or you want a country where you go and then people will just say, keep your money today, it's our turn to buy. Do you want to be a person who goes in Zimbabwe and then, you know, when you are driving nice cars, everyone salute you and say, pass and goes? Or you want people who say, today, let's use my car. Today, let's go to my farm. A Zimbabwe where you can, a Zimbabwe where I saw growing up in the late 80s, 90s, whereby I could go anywhere and I felt the love of every Zimbabwean. A country where my days when I was at primary school, the days of Selway Walensky, when I was a young Philip Sibanda, I didn't know whether you speak this soul language, but I was treated as a Zimbabwean. Don't you want to see a Zimbabwean where when you go to a function, you meet other Zimbabweans, you feel that, oh yes, I am in my country. Don't you think we can have that? This is the time to choose who to vote for. I am telling you guys, there are so many MPs and councillors who are a failure, and MPs and councillors who are a failure, who are there to loot. You become a politician in Zimbabwe, you are rich within a year. We want to stop that. Some people, they go there to become MPs just to go and loot. Some of the comments I can't comment them. Some comments I can't. I cannot comment a comment whereby is telling me to insult any political leader. I don't believe in that. One thing about me, I can make jokes, but I will never insult anybody. The mayor of Bulawayo, my friend, Mr. Mkuni, if you are to judge him, you as an individual, how do you judge Mr. Mkuni in the last 5 years? The mayor of Masingo, my young boy, Maborek, Very good friend of mine. He sent me a message last week. He's standing. How do you judge him? The mayor of Harare, Mr. Mfumi, I don't know him much. How do you judge him? The mayor of Wange, how do you judge him? The mayor of Gwanda. I remember years ago, the mayor of Gwanda was a friend of mine. Wayevela wonjini. I don't think it is the same way. How do you judge him? The Gweru mayor, how do you judge him in the last 5 years? Every city, you reap what you sow. Now the time has come for us to vote again. Are you going to return them? Or you are going to say, Manarangan, Ibomira Bichan? Right, we have spoke about the mayors. Let's go to the MPs. Member of Parliament. How do you judge the member of Parliament of your constituents? My member of Parliament from Philapusi, in the last 5 years, I didn't see any change because the roads, I worry about the roads in my rural areas. My schools, children. I worry about kids. Personally, I have got 857 children registered in my name. In my name, Philip Simanda in Zimbabwe. So I worry about children. When you talk about children, I worry about children. Then I see no development in schools. My MP, you should be reporting there. I might be not seeing other jobs because I'm based in the UK. But we are going to, we do want to do our social media networking. We ask other people, what do you think? There are so many people who say, no, you did well. So we are going to judge him by the comments of the people. We are going to judge him by the comments of the people, that MP. Not meaning that we are going to give him a challenge. So what about you, where you come from? Mondoro, Kwamsana, Powera, Brigita, Kutu. What sort of an MP do you want to see? Don't vote because you hate somebody. Don't vote because you hate the political party. But you vote because you know that this person can change the lives of your community. Think. Find out who is standing in your area. Find out who is standing in your area. Don't go and vote because you hate a political party. Don't vote because you hate a political party for the MPs. Go and vote because you think this guy. How do I vote for somebody? I listen to him when he's talking about his policies, what he's going to bring. Langton Masiba, how are you, my young brother? Listen to what is bringing. Is he only talking about when I come into power, I want to build schools? I want to build schools. I want to build schools. I want to bring schools. Or he's talking about the development of your community. How do I develop my community? I work with my councillor. I work with my MP. I work with my chief. I work with. I look at the area. Then I say, as an MP, let me go and talk to my chief. There are so many people who are coming all the way here, towards the election time. Why are they coming? There is a scenario I know that Mkwasha agatenga musha watezwala because he wanted to run. Akatora tezwa rabakaide some town. Umkhwenyana wabuya wathenga umuzi kababazali. Ubabazali wahlala etown. Because he wanted to be MP. Bribed the people. They voted for him. I don't know what people, once you become an MP, the benefits they have. Because once you become MP, you become rich so badly. The politics of richness. The politics of richness in Africa must come to an end. It's unfortunate that I wanted to bring people here, but no one wanted to come in. Maybe I'm talking useless things. Maybe I'm talking nothing. Maybe I'm just vomiting. Maybe I'm not doing anything good. Maybe I might pretend that I'm talking. When I expect Zimbabweans to come in here, no one wants to come and talk to me. It's fine. I'll talk with 2 people. But you will regret. This is the most, after 1980, this election is very crucial. 1980, the 2008, and this election is very crucial to Zimbabwe. Very, very crucial to Zimbabwe. It's unfortunate you have a challenge of registering to vote because there is no electricity. A lot of Zimbabweans will be deported in June because South Africa has said even those with permits, they are going home. You remember my live today. You'll come back to me and inbox me. Zimbabweans, sorry for wasting your time. I feel like crying for wasting your time. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I regret that I came in and wasted your time. I'm sorry that I regret that I wasted your time. I come in with some topics expecting Zimbabweans to come and join me and talk about the general election. But it looks like people, they just come in and not contribute. So it's okay. It's okay. Guys, do me a favor. I now have Amastars. You can send me Amastars, please, if you don't mind. Send me Amastars there, please. Nyatela on our live there. This Tumela Amastars, just link to Amastars. I want to improve this for your for your voting this year. Anyone wants it to come in, but it looks like there's no one wants to come in. So thank you so much. I hope you'll take this live seriously. Go ahead and register to vote. Tell your parents to go and register to vote. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Go and tell your family to register to vote. Go and choose a candidate, not a party. You people, go and choose a candidate. Let me tell you something. I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those guys who has got so much confidence in what I do. I want to tell you this. I'm one of those guys who has too much confidence in my life that I influence people in my community. Go and ask anyone who comes from my community. I don't have a political party myself. I'm a qualified journalist. A qualified journalist. This is my certificate. This one here. Qualified journalist. I don't have a political party. Somebody is calling. Let's see. Probably wants to come in. Hello? 1 second. Hello? Yes, sir. Moses, how are you? Okay, hold on, Moses. Hold on. Moses, you're live now.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yes.
And I'm also very passionate about this. Yes, I'm very passionate about this one, our beloved country.
No, you don't listen to yourself, Moses. Stay to the phone. Stay to the phone.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't listen to Facebook. Continue, young man.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Brother. Yeah. I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm very passionate about this our country, but I don't think elections will do much. We are not voting the right way. We are always voting on partisan line.
Okay. When you say you are voting, when you are saying we are voting on partisan line, can you elaborate and tell us maybe we are making a mistake? Maybe Zimbabweans are making a mistake. Educate us.
Me, I come from Bulawayo. Yeah.
Yes.
I would love to see the mayor of Bulawayo being a Bulawayo guy who was born there, who knows all the problems of Bulawayo, who loves Bulawayo, not someone who has been chosen in Harare to come and represent Bulawayo.
Do you think that is happening, Moses?
Yeah, it's happening because some of the people that are there, you can see that they don't have interest. They don't represent the Bulawayo people's interest. Yeah. So because we gave up long back about this party thing, because we politicians have let us down long back.
Yeah.
So people are being imposed on us, and now we've had enough. We need to really choose people who do their job.
Fantastic. So
yeah.
when you say someone is coming from Harare, how is that possible, Moses?
We know it has always been possible. Even before I left home, you would find someone who's come from Harare, and he tells you he's from Harare, and he says he's got a post in Bulawayo, a very big post that influences things that happen in Bulawayo.
So do you think there's corruption in these things?
Yeah, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it, because someone who doesn't know about Bulawayo cannot be a mayor of Bulawayo. As much as I cannot expect a guy from Bulawayo going to be a mayor in Harare. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing tribal about this issue, but we need to put people who bring results. What all I have to say. The best man who brings results is the one that we vote for.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You are coming with another angle. Just hold on. There's somebody who's calling me on WhatsApp. I'll call you back straight away when I finish with this call. Somebody's calling us when you're continue. No, I'm talking to you. No. I'm just telling that person who's on. So I love the angle you have just brought in. So there is corruption. So these people are telling the leaders they are buying the leaders. No, put me in.
Yes. They're putting their kit and thing. I don't know how it is done, but
so somebody, Philip Spander comes, approach Nkosana and say, Nkosana, I want to contest. Then Nkosana says, give me 2,500 years. Then I'll put you in. Do you think this is what is happening?
That is what is happening. It's not a problem if he puts you, as long as you, Philip, yourself, you go and give us results.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I like that.
This is the story like Bill Kennedy in America,
Yeah.
Yeah. Kennedy used to have a cousin, and his cousin was very influential. So when they asked Bill Kennedy, this is nepotism, he said, no, but my cousin does the job. As long as Philip can do the job, if you put him there, umzukulu wakho uzabe right. But if umzukulu wakho is his job, we take him out. Because we can't be working with a system that doesn't work. You understand?
You mentioned a very interesting word, which some other people, that word is used in politics, called nepotism. Now is it nepotism, uchoni?
nepotism is when you go to your people and you bring in your clan or your kith and kin. You know what I mean?
And those,
bring them into those influential places and operate this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nepotism. You need to bring the right people who know that are going to work. I don't blame people like MGC or CCC when they bring their own people. They must choose the right people though. If they don't deliver, we're going to shut them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we are not going to be happy in Blue when we see all those roads. They've got potholes and everything, and the Mukon is not doing anything about it. I'm sorry.
Did you see a video which I did about the sewage?
Yes, I saw it.
What do you think about that video?
It was an eye open. I think these politicians must seriously look at this and say, now here.
So you think they can use this video to campaign?
Yes. We need someone who gives us a result. We don't care which party they're going into, Yeah?
Fantastic.
Yeah. We need people who, when we say, I'm going to Bulawayo, I find there's good stuff. There's no vendors in the CPT. I'm against that. We should remove all that. People mustn't come and tell us their politics that they're doing. We don't do that.
A city center must be a city center.
Yeah. City center must be city center.
And then build a place for vending.
Yes. That's what we know. If they put a vending place for you, stay there. We want order.
Can you tell me something? Sorry to ask you questions. I don't know your generation, but how was Bulawayo, the likes of Ascoti, the likes of when you were growing up?
I grew up in the 70s, That place was special.
In the 70s?
Although there was the time of Smith when we used to only shop in Lopemunda there. Town was town, You didn't go to town and mess about. Everything was in order. Yeah, but not now. This is Akanki that we bought here. Yeah, so we need to change. We have lost our standards here too. I don't know where.
Moses, how much do you talk to your relatives? Do you tell your relatives to register to vote?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
And how are they registering to vote?
Yeah, but I think the government is also sabotaging that. They don't want people to register.
No, there is no electricity. I was in Zimbabwe. Let me tell you something. Moses. When it comes to electricity in Zimbabwe, it's pathetic.
Yeah, it's pathetic. But then, you know what? I was also in Zimbabwe and I was also in South Africa. There's no electricity in South Africa as well. But in Zimbabwe, because we've got solar systems, we don't see it.
Good point.
Yeah, we've got solar system. In South Africa, they don't have. Where I was living in a guest house, I was telling the guy about solar energy. He was saying, no, 8 o'clock, we need to sleep because there's no electricity. I was saying, but in Zimbabwe, there's nothing like that.
Right. My last question to you, Moses, if you don't mind. We are not naming and shaming here. Who is your councillor in Bulawayo?
Who is my councillor?
Yeah.
He's an Indian guy because me, I live in Montrose, Southfield.
And how did he perform in the last 5 years?
He's doing nothing.
He's doing nothing.
When I went there, I wanted to request an audience with him, to be honest. He's a toothless dog.
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Those are
he's
the
doing
things.
nothing. To me, I don't know why they put him there. I don't know why these people are putting him into power. I don't know.
His money, yes, got money. No, he's rich.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll call a spade because, you know what I mean? I've got nothing to lose in this. Yeah? I want to see Bulawayo great. When I tell people that people doing their job, politicians must be honest.
What about my other question, Moses? Sorry, it's up to you. It's a freedom of expression and the freedom of expression and rights. What do you think about our music artists taking political things? Is there freedom of expression? Is that right?
No, I don't think so. As an artist, you must stay away from politics because it kills you're an artist.
Your industry.
Yeah, it kills your industry. Well, unfortunately, when you stay away from politics, it's very difficult, brother Philip. Yeah, sometimes if you say I don't do politics, but politics will do you.
Fantastic. I like that.
Yeah. Politics will do you. So you have to have a balance for what you do.
No,
Yeah.
Moses, thank you so much, Gazami. God bless, bro.
Thank you, brother.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I like, when I have people who can come in and help me, like what this gentleman has just done, I feel, thank you so much for this caller. I think I've got another guy I said I was going to call back. Let's try and call him now. Somebody try to call him and call this as well. Right, we have got, okay, there's someone, let's see. Okay, somebody called us. Let's see if we can call that person. You can make a WhatsApp if you already okay. Or Moses Manaskati Moses Tapana. Okay, and then we'll bring this guy. Somebody said, can I contribute? Please, guys, feel free. Feel free to come in and talk. Because let me tell you something, right? We've got another caller. Hello, bro. Hello, how are you? How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm not as good as you. You look so well. I can tell by the looks of your eyes.
I'm not well. I'm not well.
Where are you calling? Where are you calling from? South Africa.
Yeah, I'm calling from South Africa.
We are talking about issues of Zimbabwe. What do you think? What's happening?
Yeah. I was on Facebook just a couple of minutes ago. Then I saw you are live.
Yes.
Talking about the issues back home.
Fantastic. Are you from Zimbabwe as well?
Yes, I'm Zimbabwean through and through.
But your accent doesn't tell me that you're Zimbabwean. What language do you speak? Shona, Ndebele, Shona, Venda, Chi?
I'm Shona. I'm from Masvingo actually.
Kupi kwacho kumasvingo? Unova kupi kwacho?
Pamcheke.
Papi pacho, pamcheke papi. Fantastic, Monomai. And the Nendima. What is happening? You can use any language you want to use, but I'll prefer English if you can. Continue, young man.
Yeah, I'll try to mix here and there because, as you know, English is not our language. But since we are Zimbabweans, there are some people who can't understand Shona. There are some people who can't understand other languages like Zulu, Ndebele, Nambia, Tonga. So I'll try to mix as good as I can.
Fantastic.
Firstly, what I want to say is thank you, Mr. Sibanda, for showing so much concern about our country. It shows that we still have got people in Zimbabwe who are patriotic. Not patriotic in the sense that we have to be one-sided or we have to fight with those maybe who criticize or we have to not to agree with one another. Patriotism means that we have to disagree at some point and we have to agree at some point. And I'm actually thanking you for pushing this initiative of people going back to register to vote. I'm one of those people who have been registered to vote. I'm a registered voter, and I've also helped some other people to register to vote and encouraging other people to register to vote. So my contribution is that most of the times when we look at our situation in Zimbabwe, there are people who are living large. There are people who are, very few people who are living large, who try to influence that they don't care about others. They try to blind others into belief that things are okay while these things are not okay. That is our major problem as a country. So by registering to vote, we mustn't only encourage people to register to vote, but in actual sense to look at where we are as a country after 43 years. Where we are as a country after 43 express ndokunga mukatarisa nyika yedu socially, I mean social cohesion between different tribes, it's not pleasing. Ukuthi like inganamusha uyathola abantu amaNdebele namashona bangazwani, ungathola umuntu obuya eBedbridge angazwani nomuntu obuya eHarare, ungathola umuntu eHarare angazwani nomuntu obuya eMaswini, like that. It's because of what has been implanted into our thinking. Kuti izvo hatikwanisi kuwirirana, hazvitauri directly kuti we cannot live together, but through actions mamwe maactivists, I'm sorry to say, ndichapinpointa ndichataura chokwadi as it is. Are you with me, brother?
Yes.
Yeah, I will pinpoint some of the political parties with the way they behave, especially the ruling party, with the way they divided the country into starting from 1980. I believe if we had a leader of Joshua Ngomo's stature, Zimbabwe could have been very far away. Zimbabwe, I believe, could have been much could have been yakadarika South Africa in terms of economic development. But because takanyeperana as Zimbabweans, there is no one who can be a better leader except Robert Mugabe. Akaformulate matheories ake zvakaita kuti vanhu vasabatana, akanyura kwane tribalism in Zimbabwe. So we need a party that is going to bring out social cohesion within ourselves
and unity.
Unity, mostly unity. Yeah, unity. That is the proper word to describe your unity. Then from there, we need social cohesion. We need unity as a country so that we'll be able to move forward. Unity, unity will start from that. People must own up to the mistakes which they've done. They must own up to the especially this party report. Anyone who are changing who killed people from each and every election in Zimbabwe has been violence perpetuated by some peers. The people must be taken into account. Whether own up to whatever they have done, or take a responsibility. Number one. Number two, we need to look at a party, is an interest in terms of economic development. Economic development economic development for Zimbabweans. Opportunities must be given to another Zimbabwe, regardless of what political party kind of do. That is, mining rice. They don't need to look good to apply for a mining right. There's no need for that. Another party, conscious idea Zimbabwe. We want such a party that promotes everyone who's got innovations, everyone who's got a zeal to become an entrepreneur, everyone who is qualified for a job. I'm always having a problem whereby you find out that people are complaining that they don't, in their area where they are staying, they are not employed. But you find out that people from another provinces, they are getting jobs within that area. While it's local people, those people are affected. Especially, let me take an example for mining. Mining affects local people. Let's say there is gold, which is found, let's say, in Czech, where I grow up in. People are going to be pushed out, and then they start mining. When they start mining, who's affected? Those who are staying there, they are pushed out. At the same time, their resources, their land is going to be dug, and then they start mining. Sometimes we need a party, those things into consideration. A mineral, that mineral must benefit the people of Zimbabwe. Not the people of Zimbabwe, corruption. The people, they become up in arms. Corruption. There is a part which is called corruption. There is no part which is called corruption. Corruption is the thing that is killing Zimbabwe. If you look at it now, you find corruption, it can only be corruption through smuggling of minerals from our country to another countries. But you find corruption is good. People, there is this corruption, they want to win elections at all costs, regardless of the healthcare sector, regardless of my roads, regardless of my pension and my pensions. They would rather buy going to take over 500 vehicles instead of improving the lives of people. You know, certain parties were supposed not to go and do a rally. Doing a rally was supposed to be for opposition parties, but not for a ruling party. If a ruling party are doing their jobs properly, if roads are constructed, if people are being given the government, go as in vote buying. I mean, go and apply at the bank. Provide for his family. There was no need for a ruling party to campaign. But now, they have to dig deeper and take national resources and use it to campaign and give cheap cars. Beautiful parties. Why is we don't have ambulances in the hospital? We don't have medication in the hospitals. How do we vote for such people? That is why I'm saying, Bukoma Philip, hear me correctly. I know you are political, yes you are. But honestly speaking, you can't vote for someone who's coming from such a party, which is neglecting the people, to say they don't care about the people. He's saying the same ideology. He might be a good person, but he's saying the same ideology with that party, with that leadership, which doesn't care about people. So let's be honest, and let's be honest, Mukoma, if you are with me. We can't vote for ZANU-PF. That's the honest truth. If you are about to talk the honest truth, we can't give them another chance. We can't give them who believe in ZANU-PF a chance to lead. If they can't go to challenge their leadership to say, look at what you are doing. Is this leading people? If people don't have medication in the hospital and you buy vehicles for chiefs so that they force people to vote for you, what is this? If they can't have that guts and they support that way of thinking, which means they are not leaders. I hope you are with me in Koba.
No, I hear you. I see where you're coming from, and I can see. I feel your anger. I feel your pain. I see you. I see the picture of you.
What we only need to do, what I think we as Zimbabweans need to do, we need to remove the cancer that we have, which is ZANU-PF. Corruption is stealing out from ZANU-PF. Since 1980, people have been stealing. Abu Kangai, they end up dying without taking responsibility of the corruption if they did. Stealing in the 80s, $200 million, which was meant for agriculture. And they end up dying if they even leave those riches to their families. Yeah? And then we can say, no, we can vote for those who are nice guys in ZANU-PF. There's no nice guy in ZANU-PF, to be honest with you. Because if you are a nice guy, why don't you challenge the system? You are an MP. They will never, ever vote against a bill which is put in place to suppress people. To say, no, this bill is not correct. I have never heard a ZANU-PF MP who votes against a bill which is put in place to suppress people. So where is the nice person there? There's no nice person. What we need to do is we need to encourage our opposition parties to come up and say, okay, we've got this, let's agree to disagree. But let's have one unity so that we defeat this ZANU-PF. ZANU-PF must go out. That's the solution to everything. If ZANU-PF go out, then we sit down, we return to democracy. When we return to democracy, that's the beginning of Zimbabwe. If Zimbabwe is not under democracy, there won't be anything within that country.
Thank you so much.
Always during election time, abantu bayashisela nemizi kuti wena usapota ubani wena sihlala sine station eyi-1 econtrola yonke ukuthi ukhuluma kuthini. So some of these things, brother Philip,
I feel your anger. I feel your anger, brother. You're on hold. He's on hold. He's on hold. Someone is calling him. I feel this young man is anger. Probably he's not a young man, but I feel his anger. I feel his anger. Other properties do it. What you wanna why waste time voting value? I don't know. Do it. I mean, people have got to vote. You cannot improve yourself by not voting anyway. You could hear the anger from this guy. You could hear this guy is in South Africa. Honest, I will not tell people who to vote for. I mean, I can tell people on another platform, but not when I'm doing a live. It's not right for my job. I won't be doing myself a justice by telling people who to vote for. That's poor journalism. But guys, the young man has just said it. You know, it makes me feel like crying the way he mentioned it. Anyone who wants to phone me, talk to me about the current situation in Zimbabwe. What sort of a leader do you want to see? Who do you think you can vote for? Councillor, MP, and mayor. Today we're not talking about the president. The day of the president's show will come. He's back. There's a caller here. Oh, it's him. Right. Let's give him time to finish what he was saying. The guy is he's back. Let's say just in 2 minutes. He went with 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I felt your anger, young man. I can see the picture of you. Right. Before you finish, you are in South Africa, Niti. Are you in South Africa?
Yes, it's network here.
No, yeah. Tell me something in South Africa about them permits. What's going to happen about them permits now?
I see. There's nothing which is going to happen there. They won't renew those permits. It's only that we need to take another route, maybe, to legalize your stay. Is what I've done. I've tried to apply. I'm still waiting. But waiting is as in not good. I will want to stay here forever. If everything doesn't work out, I have to go back home. Home is where I belong. That's the only country that I have, Zimbabwe. So
continue.
That's why I said we need to fix our country. That's the most important thing. Fixing our country.
Fantastic. No, yeah. I mean, I can see your anger, but you got my number. No, you my homeboy Masingo. You know I'm from Masingo as well in other ways, and I mean I've lived in Masingo for years.
I actually admire.
Say that again. Say that again.
I actually admire you as a brother.
Thank you.
Because you are one person. We are one person that can maneuver, that can go all over Zimbabwe and relate to everyone as a Zimbabwean. You don't stick to your tribe. You stick to Zimbabwe. You know, as I've said, the cancer that was spread by ZANU-PF, that we should hate each other. It's actually there. So there are certain people who are from Masvingo, vangafuni kubikira navanhu vasematebeleni. Utore munhu wakamureva wakuru kumikisa nomunhu wasekwera. Uyabona lento leyo. Wena ubona maufika eZimbabwe uyavhakasha yonke indawo, uyahamba yonke indawo. Which shows ukuthi you are this person who's free in his own country. We like more people like you. I admire your courage. I admire your ubuntu, your humility. I admire you as a brother.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Inbox me, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you a lot, brother.
Thank you. Yes, you know, you can feel the anger from this young man. You can feel the anger from this young man. I mean, he has got the freedom of expression, you know. To say he's tired of a political party, that's his freedom of expression. We can't take away his rights. Let's learn to accept people's views. That's what it is. And I don't want to lie to you guys. I really appreciate such people who come and talk about Zimbabwe like this. Zimbabwe is our country. You cannot take it away from me. Chero Zukaita say, I'm a Zimbabwean. We need a Zimbabwe whereby after the general election, we congratulate each other and say, well done, and work together as a country. Not to hate each other, not to rob, no. So, guys, go out, select your candidate, a candidate who you want, not imposed candidate, a candidate who is brought by leaders because they are paid money. I'm not kidding to you. These people, they pay the leaders, please, you know, I want to contest in Philabosi. Can you please, then you place man. This mustn't happen in this day and age. Say no. All of a sudden, there's a councillor called Mr. Mangena from your area. All of a sudden, there's someone who wants to stand in as an MP. You have never heard of him in the last 10 years. All of a sudden, he just appears and come and become your MP. Buys a umuzi, kutenga musha ipapo, then once in the refuse as Zimbabweans. Say no to such things. Gone are the days of abuse. I grew up at school in China, Mama teacher. I used to be called names, Mama teacher. But things have changed now. What I'm trying to say is, gone are the days whereby someone just, it just come from nowhere. Don't allow that nonsense. If that is happening, if it's happening, tell me. I'm going to talk about those things. I have done things whereby I have posted on social media, and we are very good at exposing. If there is anywhere you think that they want to bring someone you don't know, let us know. We are going to broadcast it tomorrow. We are going to shame them. Let me tell you something. Masingo Epen. ZANU-PF is primaries. They are filtering a young boy who went to Victoria. He went to Kokomere High School. James Pande, ZANU-PF. He is a Masingo boy. He grew up in Rujeko. You know that this boy is actually a homeboy. I moved in Masingo. Around the late 90s. And this boy was at school. When I was working in Masingo, he was at school. And I know him, he used to come to my house. And now that's what we want. We want people from the community. We don't want people. We don't know. We don't want that. We don't want that. We have got a young man from where I come from called Zavalaza Pepe from Philabus. I know the boy from the when he was a young boy. He's standing for CCC. I know the boy growing up as a young boy, and those are the people we want. I don't want to see someone who comes from nowhere, just imagine from somewhere. Then was UK. Why do you want to allow someone who is coming from the UK to represent you when he doesn't live in Zimbabwe? There are people who are going to Zimbabwe to go and contest as councillors just to benefit a stand. They win that position, then they come back and stay in the UK. Guys, is that what you call leadership? He's your MP, but he's based in UK, Birmingham. But you are saying he's your MP, member of parliament. Don't be taken for granted, Zimbabweans. Don't allow nonsense. Tell them that they say that. Don't allow nonsense. You're an MP of Philadelphia, but you live in the UK. So what MP are you? What member of parliament are you member in parliament UK? Get off. We don't want you here. You're not part of us. Zimbabweans, the ball is in your court. You have got a choice. The ball is in your court. I know I'm boring you. You don't want to listen to what I talk. You want to go and enjoy watching Almighty Madam Boss. Go and enjoy them. But you'll come back to me and say, Air Marshal Commander, thank you so much. It has been pleasure. We are going to meet again probably on Sunday, talking about something else. We are going to talk about the presidential candidate, president, voting for the president. Today we're talking about the councillors, the MPs, and the mayors. What sort of an MP do you want to vote for? A mayor. Was this topic a benefit to you? If it was, thank you so much. If it wasn't, it's fine. Thank you so much. If you've got anything you want to tell me or topic you want to bring, talking about coming up, there is the number on the screen, 0044 7455 232278. Thank you so much. Ngicela ningithumele ama-stars. Ndinokukumbira, I beg you, ningithumele ama-stars because I want to build this studio to another television. A television which will benefit abantwana beZimbabwe. Not a television which I'll benefit. I want to build this studio to another point of employing other youngsters, of promoting other youngsters. So ngicela ningithumele ama-stars on my Facebook. We want to do wonders. Thank you so much. I hope Sunday you come and meet me again. I have to join other people on spaces now. But thank you so much. God bless you and have a nice day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nyalibonga ndinokutendai nerutsigiro ramunondipa all the time. For today, I reached 15,000 viewers on Facebook just because of you. Thank you so much. Let's meet on the other programs. My name is the Air Marshal Commander, Philip Sivanda. Like and share my page. Like and share my page. I appreciate so much. God bless you. Bye-bye.